Hello and welcome to Tales of Diademia, Season 1. The exciting climax to episode 14 will begin here shortly. But first, let us add in a couple of things because I need to do something really quickly. Bear with me. So when we last left off, our heroes were in quite the predicament. And by quite the predicament, I mean they almost died. They almost died multiple times. It was great. But yeah, we we have a lot to do today, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. There's going to be a lot of fighting, a lot of action, a lot of turmoil, a lot of things. But yes, welcome everybody, welcome. And let me see if this overlay is working right. If so, then I can do this. Boop! Ha! Yes! Awesome. Welcome, and yes, let me make myself unmuted. Hello? Can you hear me? Yes! We are live. We are on the air. Mm-hmm. Yep. What you guys say now? What you guys say now, Irthos? What's up, Fang? Paul?
So, almost died? I'm sorry. No.
Oh, I
Coffee
like
did
how
die.
I love how when I am muted and things of that nature, y'all are listening on the stream to hear what my intro is.
No, the funny thing is, it wasn't on stream. We just
What?
heard you through
Oh
this.
yes, you can hear me because I'm just muted to where. Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We
Mm-hmm.
heard everything. She
Yep.
she she piped in like, "Hey, what do you mean almost?" And then you didn't respond. I was like, "Oh, he's muted." Oh. Oh.
Okay, so coffee died.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was great. I mean, not the
I'm
coffee
sorry,
dying
great.
portion, but
It was great storytelling.
yes. Uh, it ended in a typical Paul rage, as Paul likes to do, and
I was confused
mm-hmm,
and I got angry. This is my
mm-hmm.
way. This is what
Also
happens when I
called
don't play
Paul
a
rage
barbarian.
in other countries.
I should have just stick with the barbarian. All of rage.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I feel like Yaka raged a lot less, at least in this type of mindset. But yes,
Yaka was allowed to be stupid and not understand. Iratos is supposed to understand, and that's why he's mad.
but yes. So we pick up where the goddess of the darkness, Shar, has teleported our heroes to a unfamiliar plane. But before that takes place, we are going to transition the setting to something a little closer to. Let me change this music because it's not that serious. So, Coffee, you wake up in a ethereal state. You're not sure exactly where you are. When you look at your hands and the rest of your body, you can kind of like see through it. Like see through your hand. Um, and your memories are kind of foggy as far as I think I can zoom in a little bit more for dynamic effect. Yeah, your memories are a little foggy and you're not quite sure how you got here, what's happening.
Yeah, she's clearly confused. She's looking around. She's looking through her hand like, what in the actual hells? What is going on? Where am I?
Can I have you do a perception check real quick?
Mhm. 25. We're starting good, chat.
Nice.
We're starting good.
So you can see like up ahead in this direction that there's like this looming like portal type thing. And there's other ones kind of around the room, just stationed haphazardly, more or less. And from this portal, you hear a voice. Child of the light, why are you here?
I don't know. Who are you? Where am I?
I am someone that you know greatly. Someone that has always been with you, my child.
I don't understand.
I gotta make sure I pronounce his name right. It's like really long. I just need the goddess's name! Is it Brigitte or Bridget?
Let me... Yes, let me see here.
Follower of Brigit?
Sure, let's go with that.
Bridget? Brigitte? Which one? There's two pronunciations! I'll go with Brigitte because it sounds more goddessy.
Fair enough.
I am the goddess Brigitte. And you, my dear, have perished the mortal realm.
I'm dead?
Yes. You were killed by the one who possesses a portion of your soul.
And she's just like trying to process this information like,
She's
wait.
like, Ox killed me that.
Well, no, I thought I lost my memories. I don't.
Oh
I don't have
yeah.
memories.
It's all pretty foggy.
So, she can't remember anything. She just said that she was killed. So Coffee is clearly extremely confused. Well, then, what is this place? Why am I here? Is this... What is this?
This is a place for special people. People like you. Who deserve a second chance. Who deserve a chance of rekindlings. A way to reshape their destiny. Coffee, I know that recently you have gone through quite a bit of turmoil. And as she says this, you start getting flashes in masses of all the different things wrong that have happened recently to you. One after another, you just get images, whether it's you not being able to save Mio, or your soul being taken from you, or all of these other factors just falling out of your grasp and your life feeling like it's no longer in your control.
Coffee's holding her head and she's just like muttering, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop.
And can I have you make a Constitution saving throw?
Nine.
So it doesn't stop. If anything, it just intensifies to send the nail home of how intense things have gotten as of late. But when it finishes, when it subsides, all your memories have kind of returned to you, and you are more or less quite aware of the current predicaments, including your horrible death that took the place when you were at the Wandering Emporium. And Ox, more or less, used his summoning ritual and used you as sacrifice to aid it.
So Coffee went from confused to terrified to pissed. My friends need me. I need to get back.
Yes, well, if you return, you won't quite be the same, my dear.
What do you mean?
You'll be forever changed, enlightened to a new awakening, a new direction in your life.
So what you're telling me is I will be going back and saving my friends.
Yes, but not as you are. You'll be new, renewed with a sense of vigor that is unquenchable and cannot be extinguished.
Then so be it. I need to get back.
Coffee, do you remember the stories of your childhood? What your parents told you when you were born?
That I was born during a massive firestorm. Apparently, when I was born, the fires that engulfed the forest that we lived in extinguished themselves. They thought that this was a sign, well, from you.
Yes. And do you know what that sign is, my dear?
Well, clearly fire.
It's the Circle of the Phoenix.
Circle of the Phoenix.
Yes. It's a ancient druidic circle that has died out as of late.
Coffee's trying to remember to see if she maybe heard of this circle before, or
You could do a insight check.
11.
You've heard of it, but it's been kind of foretold as just like superstition and not real. Kind of like fairy tale almost in your manners of what are real circles of druidic arts and what aren't.
And so Coffee kind of chuckles a bit. Circle of the Phoenix. You know, I've only heard of those in fairy tales.
Yes, well, this is not a fairy tale, I can assure you. The Circle of the Phoenix is very much real.
So what does that have to do with me?
You will be the new bearer of the torch, the new avatar that we will use to conduct this resurrection and bring the Circle of Phoenix back to light.
Well, I guess I got nothing else to lose. What do I need to do?
Be patient. All will be answered here shortly. But for now, you need to rest. And with that, you feel like this intense emotion kind of like come over you. And soon you feel kind of groggy and your eyes get a bit heavy. And before you know it, you're laying down in this kind of meditative state.
Well, good night, guys.
Meanwhile, things get pretty intense when Shar arrives and brings the others to her play realm. Orgy, Joseph, Irthos, and Thavian all appear but things are not what they expected. They seem to be atop these floating stone-like structures with iridium kind of encased in its embedded core, poking out in various structure edges. And aside from the torches, Fang can't really see anything because he doesn't have dark vision and he's a freaking knob. The others can kind of see the
What the fuck?
playing
Why am I getting
field.
attacked?
I
Excuse me,
realized
I don't
it
have
when
dark
I was
vision.
doing this, and I was like, "Oh, he doesn't have dark vision. That means I gotta make some light here somewhere."
I mean, I can't see anything right now. I'm still in darkness.
Are you fully in the darkness? These are
There
supposed
is
to
not
be.
a single shred of light on my screen.
These are supposed to be seen by players up to.
Well, if I'm being just attacked because because I'm one of the handful of races that don't have dark vision.
Mm-hmm. So you don't see the torch?
No, I do not see the torch.
Emits. All players see this as sight. Oh well.
Am I on the correct screen?
Yeah, I have you the players on this screen. Well, I'll just give you dark vision so you can see.
Alright. I'll just pretend I can't. Oh, there we go. I can see.
Ah, let there be
see
light.
clearly now the dark.
And I take it away.
All right, you blink, you see. You blink, you no see.
But yes, you all arrive, and Shar stands in front of you, her avatar form, obviously. Champions, are you ready?
Irtos a little out of it, to say the least.
Mm.
I'm getting a weird echo.
Weird echo.
I don't know. I feel like I'm hearing it. Never mind.
He's going crazy.
Yeah, I might be going crazy. Where am I?
You are in my shadow realm. This is a demi-plane created by me. The goddess Shar.
Okay. I just kind of look around and see the brief amount of torches and the unending abyss in between the platforms.
Joseph kind of looks over to you and he's like, "Were you on the ship?"
I've been on a lot of ships. Which are you referring to? The one that we dropped down? Yes, that was I. Myself and Hope were there, yes.
Well, if you refer to the elf female that was with you, that's her now. And he points over at Shar.
Yeah, I was kind of saw some of the resemblances. how did this happen to her? Is I thought the cultists were trying to kidnap her, not transform her.
I think this is Ox's doing. Ox was someone that we were trying to take care of before it came to this. The information we got made it seem as if he wanted to ascend to godhood. We were unaware of his actual plans until it was too late, it would seem.
So it would seem. Okay. Iritos just kind of continues to stare up at her, not really sure what to do. And what do you need of us, your champions?
You see, and as she says this, she holds out the 4 orbs she's already created from some of the cultists that were left behind in the Wandering Emporium. I aim to play a new game for this game of Catalyst and Honorborn, and however you want to call it, has gotten very dull as of late. And while we enjoy watching you all attempt to save them time and time again, it's not exactly enjoyable content. At least not anymore.
Fang, or Iritos just kind of grips his rapier tightly but keeps it sheathed. Just listening for now, realizing that being as beaten as he is right now wouldn't exactly be the smartest idea to try to take a swipe at anybody out of rage or otherwise.
You see, I brought you all here because, for all intents and purposes, you have lost something. Something you hold dear. And for the Honorborn, and she says, looking at Joseph and Orgy, whether you choose to rekindle the bits and pieces of your semblance of a life, that is up to you. Or if you choose a more noteworthy choice, that is also an option available to each of you. There's only one thing. As the champions, you will be tested. You will have to fight. You will have to survive. Because if you do not, it doesn't matter what you lost. You'll be lost forever. Okay. I'm going to give you some time to think on it. Because when the games begin, there's no turning back.
Super. Okay. Iritos reaches into his bag and pulls out the singular potion of healing that he has. Kind of swirls the liquid around in the glass for a moment before tucking it back away, not really wanting to burn it just yet. Just in case. He looks at Joseph. What is this What is this honor born she keeps babbling about with you two?
As the legend states, a catalyst will be sacrificed each year. However, this is the first year that 2 catalysts were selected. One being your old friend there, and another was a companion of ours by the name of Mio.
Right.
For the Prime, there's these people called the Honorborn who are tasked with protecting the catalyst. However, as it's been stated, we have been unsuccessful. There's one thing the Honorborn share, and it's we've all died previously and been brought back to life for this particular purpose.
Yuratos just kind of stares between Joseph and Orgy. That was his name?
Yeah.
I'm blanking on right now. Yeah, I can't see. Normally it'd be a character thing in front of me. So you two have died and come back.
Yes. It's kind of a sick game.
Right. Okay. Seems the game has only just begun.
Look, Fang, I don't... Or, sorry. Does he know your name yet?
No, he doesn't. He would know me as Fang.
Huh?
I think he would just know me as Fang because I think that's all I introduced myself as.
Oh, okay. Look. I'm not gonna look at you badly if you decide not to do this, but back there we lost somebody. Somebody that was close to our team and important. And I wanted to help her. I really did. But I was unable to, so if I can do this, regardless of what it means for me to bring her back, then I will do it. Again and again.
Aw, Joseph.
Well, I don't know who it was that you lost, but the person I lost is currently being possessed and standing in front of us. So yeah, my charge is not quite finished either.
And Orgy kind of looks over at the group of you and he's like, if you two ladies are done chitter-chattering, let's get this over with.
I look over at the oversized house cat.
Oh no! Season 2 is gonna be so fun.
Fang doesn't say anything, he just simply stares at Orgy.
Is there a problem, lizard?
Just wondering how big a rug you would make.
Oh no.
He then just kind of like rolls his shoulder, like he just like Fang just kind of like rolls his shoulders, like warming it, like rolling his shoulders, just kind of like warming his shoulder, like warming up almost, and like about to throw down stance. Obviously, he's not trying to throw down because he's hurt as shit right now, but more of a. All right. Okay. I look back up towards the individual formerly known as Hope.
Yep.
Where do we begin?
You begin immediately.
And, okay, what are we supposed to be doing?
So she looks at you all, and sorry, I gotta zoom out. Your body is kind of like lift off the ground, and you get placed in various areas around the map. So as it said, you shall fight. May the best survivor win. Meanwhile, off the beaten path. Which one of these is it going to be? Yeah. I'm gonna do this one. I gotta delete a bunch of images. Clean slate. Okay. Meanwhile, on the dumpster fire, which is the airship that currently still resides above the Wandering Emporium, Artis kind of appears out of nowhere in front of Maka, who managed to maneuver her way back onto the ship, doing Maka things. Along with that, surviving members of the crew kind of look at you all. And the captain looks at the two of you and he's like, and who exactly are you two?
Can you hear me, Stacks?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? All right, cool. Did you do like a quick rundown, Stacks?
Oh, sorry.
Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
So what essentially happened was y'all were in Toll Run, and then y'all took this airship back to the Wandering Emporium, which is more east. There, you, Fang, Hope, the others were more or less just like on the ship, keeping low profiles. From that point, Maka and her side of people were able to get onto the ship by offering like payment services to the captain, and then a huge like gust shot most of the people off the ship, and most of the people landed back at the Emporium, and some people died. And then in your case, you were able to make it down. I think Cross ended up saving you. I'm not sure. But you ended up making it down. And then when stuff started to pop off, your sword teleported you away as a safety mechanism. And then for Maka's case, when she got pushed off the ship, she was able to maneuver her way back on, just from being like a stealthy ranger. But when you were on the ship, Artis, you didn't necessarily like talk to the crew or anything, because Fang was more or less telling y'all to make sure you kept a low profile.
Okay. All right. So, and it's the captain that's talking to us, correct?
Yeah. And he's more like, who are y'all? Just because a lot of stuff just happened. He's still kind of drunk. And, yeah.
My name is Artis, Captain. You may not have seen me around on the ship, what has happened? Where is everyone?
Your guess is as good as mine, lad. Most of the people were thrown off the ship not too long ago, and I'm not exactly sure why.
So, Captain, is it time to mount a rescue expedition since we've lost some people?
Potentially, except I don't know where they have gone.
Is there any way to retrace our path?
Well, I was over here manning the ship as captains do. There was a large gust explosion. I don't know. Something pushed us all back. I managed to stay on the ship. Most of my crew, not the same. Not exactly sure how this.
I kind of tilt my head and like take a couple whiffs. You're drunk.
I have
How can we
been
believe
drinking.
anything you say?
And Caviar looks at you and he's like, "Hold your tongue. You are talking to the captain of the dumpster fire."
A dumpster fire it surely is.
Yes, well,
We have a drunk captain who doesn't know what went on.
do you know
We
what went on?
No, but how can I believe him? He's drunk.
The captain has been in worse sorts, and we have gotten through.
If you
Well, Captain,
say.
there should be survivors, so we must retrace our steps and see our flight and see if we can find them.
You want us to go down to the Wandering Emporium again? That place seems like disaster struck.
But it's either that or leave everyone behind. And you have lost as many as we have.
Very well. Caviar, man the brim. We'll land the ship. We'll give a quick search around, see if there's any survivors. And if not, we'll collect our iridium and be on our way. Yes, Captain. And the ship starts to lower. Basically, it was hovering above the Emporium for a time. And you all lower down. And he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's not there. She's not there. She's not there. He is. Oops, sorry. He is still there. He is still there. Okay. Gone. And technically gone. Sweet. So the dumpster fire kind of lands here. Let me get your icons. Artist is about there. Maka was close to. There we go. The captain is down here. And there. All right. 15 minutes. If you're not back in 15 minutes, we won't be here.
So it's going to head off and search, I suppose, Big Tent first.
Okay.
I'm gonna go north and skirt around through all of the what looks like vehicle machines.
Yeah, they're like different shops and stuff that were set up. The Wandering Emporium is more or less a traveling marketplace of sorts.
Yeah, so I'm basically just gonna search around the edge of all the shops.
Okay. And y'all can move y'all's people, can't you? Yeah, okay. Sweet. So when you arrive to the tent, make a perception check, Maka. And then when you get around to like those tents, make a investigation check, Artis. Oh, Maka, you're muted. Oh no.
19.
Okay.
I'm muted, but I'm also very slow at getting this to work.
Oh, sorry.
Like, actually nice.
You're able to see Artis, your friend Monastu, kind of like in a worse state for wear. He pretty much fell off the dumpster fire and like impacted into the ground. So he's just there. And then
Perception check is 20. So.
okay, and then there's like a Goliath man standing near him, and that's all you can kind of see from being behind those tents and shops and things.
Okay.
Inside of this tent, this large tent, you see a small object kind of near like where the bar was set up over here.
Figure out what the object is.
Okay. Once you pick it up, you see it's a card that looks strange to be there, kind of, considering everything else is in disarray. Most of the people that are remaining in this tent are like dead, but this card looks strange because it has a tiefling person on it, and it just reads Calamar at the bottom of it.
So I see Monastu and the Goliath man. I'm gonna keep going around the edge, to kind of like see if I can see anything else and see what the Goliath is doing.
Make a perception check.
Uh, 15.
Okay. You hear like rumbling behind you.
I turn around.
And from around this corner, Monastu walks up. He's like, Artis, don't let them see you.
I like turn back to where his body is, and I turn back confused. What are you doing over there? But your body's over by those tents.
It's an illusion.
Hang on. I'm seeing if I have any spells to like, if I can see through it. That's a negative.
Okay.
What do you mean it's an illusion? How do you know?
Because I casted it? I used Featherfall shortly before landing, and considering the events, I felt it would be better if I wasn't around here much longer.
I cautiously move closer to him, about right here, to stay out of sight
Okay.
of the Goliath, but close enough to where we can like whisper.
Okay.
What? So you used Featherfall to hide, but who's the Goliath?
I'm not sure. I've been watching this whole thing, and a lot of shit popped off. There was a big fight, bunch of cultists, and that man there, he was helping our guys and some others, but a lot of them died and then disappeared.
So then why don't we talk to him if he was supposed to be helping us?
I'm not sure if I can trust him. He just gives off that vibe, you know?
Oh, shoot. Um. Okay.
Look, I don't want to stick around here much longer. If you want to come with
Well,
me,
well,
that's
I'm sure you
fine.
saw. I'm sure you saw the ship land. Um, the captain and Maka are here as well. Um, let's move out of here.
No, no, no. See, ever since I started following you guys, a lot more shit's been going off than I've ever seen in my entire life. And noted, you came across me after my whole town was slaughtered by, I'm guessing, those illithid. But this is I'm not equipped for this. At least, not all this. You're more than welcome to go and try and find the others, but they're technically not my friends. At least not like that.
I mean, they aren't my friends really either.
Then why are you following them?
Because there is stuff much bigger than us going on. And if it was between joining these people and saving the world and watching it explode into chaos, war, and destruction, I think I would rather go with these people, so to say, than watch my world and family be slaughtered.
Yeah, well, my family's already been slaughtered. So,
Yeah, I know we kind of pulled you out of there and saw their bodies. So you kind of owe us for saving your life.
not
Not to
exactly.
not to pull that card, but
I've done my piece. I was with the crew that helped get you and Fang and that princess girl out of that demi-plane dimension. Like, I'm pretty sure I've repaid my debt. Besides, you don't need an artificer. You need a fucking army at the rate of things.
all right. Well, and I like hold out my hand, as like a arm shake, and well, Godspeed, Monastu. But I need to find out what happened to the others.
And he like grabs like the upper part of your forearm, and like clasps it as like a firm grip thing. Um, hopefully we never see each other again, Artis. And he lets go and just kind of like wanders off.
So after that, I'm gonna keep going around to the 5, 10, 15, like about here.
Okay. So you're just like
Um,
staying in the shadows around, kind of
Yeah.
surveying the place. Okay.
I'm just trying to like kind of like I can't see X. Well, he told me it's an illusion, but I'm pretty certain that was the real Monastu. But I'm kind of looking inside all of these markets and also like trying to keep an eye on the Goliath. Is he still just like standing there, like just menacingly, or just
Yeah, more or less.
okay?
He looks a bit roughed up, but overall, he's not really moving or leaving.
That's
Oh.
really weird.
Yeah.
Can I make um hmm, no, not yet. Not that one. Um can I do another perception check for the northern area of the
You
one?
could do a investigation one.
Okay.
I think you're probably better at those.
12.
You see a man kind of laying down in pain. One sec. And he's over here.
I hear his groans and uh move towards him. But I'm still like on the other side, so I can still like whisper just in case he isn't uh friendly. Like if he's an enemy that got wounded, like a cultist that got wounded or something. So
Okay.
kind of stay like a little back, just far enough to be out of reach of like any weapons, but still able to converse with him.
Okay. And 2 seconds, I'm gonna switch over to Maka real quick.
Yep.
Maka, you pick up this card. You see that it says Calamar. And as you read it, it starts to disappear, and from the top, it kind of like burns away into ash. And before long, like the whole card vanishes. And in front of you, the like dimensional portal opens up with like a brimstone effect, obviously, and a red tiefling kind of sits there, leg crossed over the other, with a glass of wine. He's like, "Hello, my dear. You seem to have found one of my cards."
That wasn't ominous at all.
Yes, my name is Calamar. I master in the ominous trade district thing. And he like takes a sip of his wine.
So, do you have any knowledge of what has happened here?
Oh, not good things, my dear. Not good things at all. It would seem that a lot of people have died. I tried to save as many as I could. But I don't remember seeing you there.
Was not. I was elsewhere, but these people, I knew them. I'd like to know what happened.
There was a thing called a Harbinger attack. It's a tricky thing. Whenever it arrives, it has a tendency to transform the locals into a bit of hysteria, causing mind games, things of that nature. And many were victims to a bit of misunderstanding. Basically, it appeared as if they weren't quite themselves, if you catch my drift.
Cryptic, but this is typical of your kind, I think.
And for Maka, you're familiar with when you were at the mansion, the Harbinger attack that happened there. Note it, you're not like giving this away to Calamar. But from what he says, kind of like matches up to when y'all ended up killing all those undead and zombies that turned out to be the inhabitants of the manor.
You said there was a death, but that means there were survivors. What of them?
They're in a safer realm for the time being. I have them setting up shop in a demi-plane, not too far from here.
Can you take me to them?
Oh, no. You don't want to go there, my dear. It's just brimstone and hellish things.
And yet you say it was safer.
Well, true. I mean, it's home for me.
So are they findable? Will they return?
Yes, well, the Wandering Emporium will still continue, and it'll just be a bit different. They'll come in and out as they like, rather than being stationary and target like they were here.
Where might I find them then?
Well, depends. Are you looking for the shopkeepers?
I'm looking for those in my party.
Oh, your party. Well, any descriptive info would be most helpful. I can see if I know where they might be.
There's a masked elf.
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, there was a masked elf.
Oh. No. He's not one of the ones that I saved, no. Let's see. Is there anyone else?
Catman.
Catman. Oh! Bit scruffy around the face and angry. Very angry looking.
Rather aggressive, yes.
He was not taken by me, no. He was one of the ones taken by Shar. Are you familiar with her?
Maybe. Cannot remember.
Oh, well, she's a goddess. Don't think she hangs out too much. But yeah, she took him, this lizard man, a handsome elf, and also a drow person with her. And this bald kid with like a moon on his forehead.
And yet the ones you had taken?
I mostly took the shopkeepers and any of the surviving guests that were here that were trying to flee from the Harbinger attack itself.
Very well. Where might I find this goddess Shar?
You want to go to her realm? Doesn't seem quite safe.
As we've discovered here, not very much is safe.
Well, I could potentially get you there. I don't know if I would be able to get you back. That's fine.
Getting there is half the battle. I will return. Would you wait?
Yes, I'll be here, drinking my wine. And he continues to take more sips.
I'm going to pop out and see if I can find Ardris because he seemed to want to find people as well, so I have fun.
Okay. An artist, you're up at the top here. You find this man. Do a insight check.
Saw that coming.
Yep.
Insight. Nat 1.
Nice. The rubble's kind of like covering up his face, so you can't really see who he is. Try another investigation check.
23.
Okay. As you move a little bit closer, like here, you can tell that it's Marcel. And for those viewers that are in for the long haul, Marcel is the one that assigned Artis as his apprentice. He used to be a very handsome man. However, after giving up his amulet that pretty much changes his appearance, he appears as he does now, and because he has a lazy eye, he wears a patch so that you do not see it. He's kind of like laying there hunched. There's a bit of rubble from one of the shop buildings kind of like falling on top of him.
Okay, here we go.
And what are you doing, Artis?
Oh, he's still alive, right?
Yeah, he's
He's
breathing.
just
He's
really
just
wounded.
like,
Marcel, what happened to you?
good. Oh, my apprentice. It's been a while. Could
And I
you
kinda, like-
help get this off of me?
I'll try.
Go roll a strength check or an athletics check.
Fingers crossed. Ooh, that's a 5.
So you're trying. It's a bit heavy. But roll it with advantage because he's gonna try and assist you.
Okay.
Watch it be lower.
Oh my god. I don't. That's. So. So the die came up as a 14, but then it changed to a 4. Is it okay if I re-roll that? Because it gave me 2.
Oh yeah.
Uh, 16.
Okay, yeah. Eventually you're able to get the bit of rubble that's left on him off. He like starts to make his way to his feet. Yes, yeah, it's been a while. I thought for sure you had either perished or weren't going to come back.
Thank you for the confidence in me, I guess, Marcel.
It's been a while.
You keep saying that, and I keep agreeing with you.
Yeah.
What? Can you tell me what happened here? I've heard that it was attacked by cultists, but I'd like to hear your side of the story so I can understand what exactly is going on.
There were demons and dead creatures walking the streets. I barely got out alive. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. It's insane.
And as he's talking, I keep like getting distracted by his lazy eye.
No, it's covered. It's the patch. He has a patch over it.
Sorry.
Yes, well, I don't quite look like myself. They're artists, thanks to Fang and his shenanigans.
What? I can imagine, but what shenanigans? I'm actually trying to find them.
Oh, my boy, here. And he like reaches into one of his pockets and hands you back your amulet that you gave him to appraise a while ago. I figured out how to do it, but I'm going to teach you how to figure it out yourself. And he, over the course, teaches you identify so that you're able to determine all the properties of this magical amulet yourself.
Okay. Do I have... Sorry, I'm trying to see if I have... Is that an actual spell, Stacks?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm looking for it. Aha, here it is. Let's see, let's get rid of... Go away. You go away. Prepare. Alright, cool. And so I cast Identify on it.
You're able to find out all the dragon taming properties of this amulet, and you realize that it kind of works in sync with your sword. And once you are attuned to both of them, they kind of like work hand in hand together to aid you in having advantage on attacks rolls done with the sword to dragons, and also giving you the full range of the properties for the what did we end up calling that thing? The black fang or
Black
something?
Fang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The black fang, as far as like now you're able to control teleporting and things of that nature, as long as it falls under the usages.
I look at Marcel. Thank you so much, Marcel. I don't know what to say. Uh, are you fairly well? Are you going to try and rejoin us, or are you heading your own way?
Are you insane? I just saw the whole place go to hell. I am going back to Triperion and closing shop. I'm going on vacation for a bit. And if you come back and I'm not there, I'm sorry.
There's no reason to be sorry, Marcel. You've done honestly more than enough. And then we kind of like talk for a little bit, and then I just say goodbye. Like we're talking and thanking him for his services, and then we say goodbye.
Okay. And eventually he like makes his way off. He like waves as he does it and then heads off.
I've been putting it off for a bit, but I'm gonna go back down and after whatever Maka does, I'll go talk to the Goliath man,
Okay.
since he's like the last person I see.
Okay. He's kind of just like dusting off his shield and his armor.
Before I go up to him, though, I draw. Yeah, I'll draw my my sword.
Okay.
Actually, not the sword. I'll draw out my dagger. It's easier to hide it.
Okay. And Maka, where are you going?
Just having a look around, seeing if I can find Ardris, because he's literally the only person I know here.
Okay. You remember him going slightly north or north of the tent. As you come out, you also are seeing this Goliath man kind of like standing there. And eventually this illusion of Monastu vanishes after Monastu has like left the area in distance enough. What in blazes? Witchcraft. And as you come around this side of the tent, Maka, you see this Aarakocra kind of like laying down on the ground, injured.
I go over to them, see if I can help.
And as you get closer, you recognize that it's the Birdman from before that ended up leaving the party. But he looks like badly wounded.
Sorry, I'm just going to cast Goodberry, which means I've got a little, basically little healing potions that I can give people.
Okay. As you cast, or as he ingests it, he kind of like coughs.
What happened here?
Good. Huh? Hey. I know you?
We've met, but only briefly.
Oh, well. It's. There was a fight? I came over here and, there was a girl and she, the redheaded one. I don't know. It's all blurry. But I think she died? And Fang was here briefly. Sorry, it's all kind of like coming back to me.
That is fine. Rest. These berries may help you heal.
Right. Thank you. And the man like walks over. Excuse me. Does he need healing?
Here, sir. And who are you?
My name is Gaza. I'm from the north. In a town called Toleran. Are you familiar?
I am not, but it is well met, Gaza from the north. I'm trying to find friends and find what's happened here.
Friends? What friends of yours are you referring to?
Most memorable were red-haired elf and a rather imposing catman.
Ah, them. Yes, they fight heartily. I tried to warn them to tell them to leave, but they didn't listen. And now, who knows what fate falls them.
What is your plan here? Is this your encampment?
1836. He ends up healing him for 36 and taking 18 more damage. What was the question? Sorry.
What are your plans from here?
I'm to head home to Torin, see if my sister's alive. I got bad wind news of it being attacked by a similar Harbinger attack.
This is widespread.
And you? What are your plans?
Seek my friends and information. What is happening? What is going to happen?
Well, luck be to you, because if you're going to where I think you're going to need it. And around this time, Artis, you kind of like ease your way around the tent to see that Maka's helping Cross and talking to this Goliath person.
Oh, there you are. And I like move up, and I got my, well, yeah, my dagger's like right inside my cloak or whatever. Have you learned anything, Maka?
Find us a course to take. It may not be the safest, but it is all the direction I could find.
I ran into Monastew, and does Maka know who Marcel is?
No, she probably wouldn't.
Okay, so I just say that I ran into Monastew and he's he's vanished. He'll no longer be with us. What have you learned from these two?
That there is an attack of these Harbingers, and that those we've known have disappeared.
Right.
Well, if it's the same to you, I'm going to be on my way. It's a long trek back to Toleran, and there's not much else I can do for you here.
Do you know where our friends might have gone? They said that you were here during the battle.
The goddess Shar took them. They are with her now. I used to be a cultist. It's partly why your friends were wary of me, even though I warned them that they were not safe.
What can you tell us about this goddess and goddess Amber?
The goddess Shar enjoys playing games, enjoys tormenting others, and most of all, enjoys the pain that is caused from it all. She has no remorse for anything that's happened here today.
Sounds very sadistic for a goddess.
Yes, well, she is the goddess of the night. If your friends are still alive, they won't be for much longer.
I look at Maka. We should hurry and try and find them soon.
Very well. Cross, do you feel well enough to come with us? It will not be an easy road.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, do I have to go?
No, I would not force any man upon this path.
Yes, Cross, get up. We're going.
And he looks at you and he's like, no.
I kind of like start like I don't like kick him really hard, but like start like nudging him to like get up.
Hey,
And like he starts
I
to get
fought
up.
those things and
Yeah,
I
no,
nearly
that-
died.
Yeah, that means you'll be perfect to tell us what's going on and how to defeat them. I like keep nudging him, and it's like very slow, but he only moves like 2 feet at a time each time I nudge him towards where the captain is waiting for us.
He kind of like gets up eventually, stretches out his wings. You know, I could just fly away and leave you here.
Yeah, but you won't.
Well, not saying I'm gonna fight, but I'll let you know if I know any information that's useful.
That's perfectly all right, Cross. That's all we really need.
And sorry.
Our options are to return to the captain and the airship and go somewhere, or there is another path of a being who will transport us to the realm of Shar. What are your thoughts?
I don't know, cause if we stay out here and they're able to get out of the shard, we could try and figure out what's going on the outside rather than all being trapped by the goddess. Or we go to where our friends are and be trapped by the goddess, but all be together. I don't know.
We've always managed to find our way out before.
That is very true. Let's go to our friends. They always say there's strength in numbers.
Very well. We'll offer our trust to this being. I will see what you think of him when you meet him.
So I guess we're going to the big tent with the weird demon-looking person.
Yeah.
Alright, so we walk in. Hello?
Oh, hello. How can I help?
We heard you could take us to our friends who are in the goddess amber, or the goddess shard.
Oh, you want to go there? I see. Well, there was a lady. She was here. She said she would come.
Returned.
Where did Maka's image go? Oh, there it is.
Oh.
She's a ninja.
I just have one request. Can you tell the captain and first mate that are over by that? I tell them where the captain and first mate are. Can you tell them not to wait for us?
Very well. Is there any other requests?
What can you tell me about this place?
You'll most likely die. Don't trust anything, and if you're going to save your friends, make it quick.
Well, so nothing new then. Thank
No.
you.
No, nothing I can think of.
No more requests. I'm ready to go. And I like grab Cross by his like right wing so he can't go anywhere.
Hey! That's still healing.
Oh, you'll be fine. Maka, are you ready?
Ready as one can be.
And Calamar kind of like taps his cheek and he's like, well, you lot are literally the bravest I've seen all day. Good luck. And he snaps his finger and 3 portals open up underneath you to like this darkness, and before long it consumes you 3 and you vanish. And he goes over afterwards and tells the captain that y'all probably won't be joining. Meanwhile, in the darkness, we've come full circle. So Char's been playing games with them and literally having them fight themselves this whole time. Let's see.
Super fun.
Evil. And Fang, roll for initiative as the other ones are also fighting.
14.
Double Fang. What will I roll as Fang imposter?
Do you want me to roll that one as well, or you got that one?
I got it. Pop it real quick, just so you can see. 3.
I don't like how you're just gonna use my character sheet.
Yeah. It's like, what are you using? I'm going to mimic that.
It's like, what things are in your inventory that you forgot about? Ah, yes, the crowbar. Let's use that. Wait, what? Dink, kneecaps, gone.
This pseudo Fang is like looking at you all sinister like and smirking.
I look it up and down. Damn, I'm good looking. Just make sure everybody's awake. I'm just making sure everybody's awake. Okay. Like I'm nowhere near healthy enough for this. Okay. What did he roll? I'm sorry.
At 3. So
Or
you go
who's
first.
going first here? Okay. Double check something. Well, I'd spend a second. Once your turn, you can deal one. Oh, if I have advantage on the attack roll. Okay, and I do not. Super. Okay. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to. Fuck it. I'm gonna close the gap. And then I'm going to use. I'm gonna use my rapier.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go for a stab. Make a melee attack. Okay. You booming blade as well. Sorry.
Okay.
Trying to verify that. I couldn't remember if I had to cast that ahead of time or if it was like on a hit, but it looks like it's on the attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, stab with rapier. 10.
10 does not
I don't
hit.
Shitty.
And he's like, "Oh, that looks fun." And he pulls out this like shadow rapier.
I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage, and then back up towards the back, and then. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that.
It's hard to fight yourself.
No, because I have something else I could have done to kind of do a thing, but it's too late now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then that's where I end my turn.
So the shadow rapier comes out and he closes the gap. Boop. And booming blade rapier attack. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
And 7 damage.
Yeah.
And then the booming blade is cast on you, so if you move, and then he's gonna bonus action retreat. He's like, "That is how it's done." I love this new thing.
I hate this. Should have drank that health potion. Should have drank that health potion earlier. Thought I was gonna have a minute to like short rest. Nope, no rest for the wicked. So I'm gonna use my action to knock back my healing potion.
Okay.
My potion of healing, so that is 2d4 plus 2. Six points of healing. I hit the wrong button there. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't disregard the initiative roll. Cool. All right, and the potion of healing is gone. And then as a bonus action, I will do nothing.
Oh no.
I just kind of stand at the ready.
And about here,
I could.
this portal opens.
Mm-hmm.
And out steps someone you haven't seen in a minute.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh no.
And his armor is like dark crimson, and he has this long blade attached to his right hand.
Hey, Stax, if you wanted me to roll a new character, you could have just asked. Could have just asked me to roll a new character. You didn't have to like. Oh, we're gonna hit you with every. Remember all those terrible decisions? Not even terrible decisions.
Let me just bring back 8-bit real quick.
Because consequences for my actions.
And he aims his sword at you and he says, Thang, it's been a long time, my friend.
Just holding my side, just looking at him. Alright. Fancy seeing you here. Come to help or to finish me?
Still undecided.
Well then. Honestly, at this point, I'll take whatever I can get. I'm just holding my side and damn near using the rapier, like leaning on it almost, like using it like as a cane, just holding myself up.
Vision 60 feet.
Real quick question. Is the thing that I'm fighting, is it like is it a physical person, or is it just like kind of a
yeah, it looks
elemental
like
type?
a duplicate copy of you from what you can see.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Just for questions. Just from Sir G. Willikers, in case I want to try to do something.
So about over here, this I don't know if you can see it, but Maka, Artis, and Cross appear in this space, and y'all are kind of like on an island by yourself. But for the most part, you might not be able to see what's going on. You can see that there's this like emerald path in front of you on both areas to kind of like.
I can see them like on my map. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to, but I can see them. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to see and what's supposed to be like. You kind of see it, or if it's just dim light.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
Oh wait. Oh, I got bonus die. I didn't even. I was unaware I got bonus.
Cheer
I will
dice
use
for
that next time.
Earthos by Mixa. Yes. Yeah, you needed that.
I will. Well, all right. In my defense, I didn't know. Thank you, Mixa. I will use it for the.
I literally gave you a bonus die. The bonus. Oh no, big oof. Where's my dumpster fire email? I'll put that.
My defense, I wasn't looking at the chat. I didn't know. Almost seems like the streamer / DM should have seen that.
What? I am preoccupied with storytelling.
I am occupied with trying to kill you. I am trying to murder you.
That's bonus action for me.
The bonus die is for you to die.
So are those green things? Are those bridges?
Yeah, they're like
there? Okay.
iridium bridges.
Okay. So I look around. Is the goddess actually there? Like she's just sitting
Yeah, she's watching
in
that
that
spot.
spot. Okay.
You might recognize her.
So I look down to the south and I see Fang.
Do you see pseudo Fang or do you see Fang Fang?
I don't know how far. Wait, do you have dark vision?
I should. I'm an elf. Yeah. I have dark
Everybody in
vision.
this party has dark vision except
You. Yeah, I do have dark vision.
Okay.
So can I see both of them or just the pseudo Fang?
Does your vision shoot out that far? Because if so, you can see both of them. Because I gave you
20,
60 feet.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45. No, I just see pseudo Fang.
Okay.
Because each square is 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I only see
Well,
pseudo
actually,
Fang.
for you see Fang. You have no idea there's a pseudo Fang.
Yeah.
Well, like with pseudo Fang with quotations around it.
Yeah, you see Fang in a slightly. It's like Street Fighter. It's just like slightly darker shade. It's like, wait, what?
Oh no.
So I move south a little bit.
Okay.
and stop about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about halfway on the bridge. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then I see both of them, which is why I stop, because I am completely confused right now as to why there are two fangs. And I kind of stop and go, Fang? And I
And
shout
then
I shout out at both.
he turns and he's like, yes?
I glance over Hart's shoulder and be like, how the fuck are you alive?
And I kind of like stand up on my like heel, like on the balls of my feet a little bit, and look over. Oh, okay, that's the real thing.
All right, that's my guy. That's my.
Yeah,
You were way too nice.
I know that annoying voice. And,
Maka?
I just-
sorry.
No, I just like I pull out. So I pull out my dagger, and then I make hang on. Because it's obvious that they're fighting because Fang's pretty messed up right now.
That's a way to describe me. That's a way to describe me.
I just cast Ice Knife at first level. So I have two daggers, and I basically just like kind of like look over and just shout out what's going on, basically.
Okay. And then roll for initiative.
Roger that.
And then Maka, what are you doing?
17.
Okay.
It all looks like there's a kind of dodgy situation happening, so I think I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
And summon
Did you
a
roll a
beast.
3 fang? Or sorry, 11 fang for initiative?
I rolled a 14.
14. There we go. Sorry. Back to Maka, yeah.
So I'm
What-
going to roll one of these nice new level 6 spells. So I'm going
Ooh.
to summon a beast.
Ooh.
I can call forth a bestial spirit of some sort.
Okay. I'll, it doesn't have to look like a wolf, but I'll give you rights to move it as well.
Unfortunately, it's only a small beast.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
There you go. You should be able to move it as well. To wherever you need to move it to. And then whenever you get a chance, can I have you roll initiative? And your beast will go right after you.
Got a 19 for initiative.
Okie dokes. And you just move there, move your spirit creature in front of you.
I love how Cross is probably just up there like plucking his feathers in nervousness, just like sitting there by himself with all
He's
this
like,
doom
nope.
and gloom.
He's
Sounds
just like,
a
nope.
lot of nope for me.
It's like, nah, I don't even like you guys. Oh god. Oh, it's my turn again?
Almost. While this is happening over here, Joseph is fighting Joseph. And suddenly, Pseudo-Joseph turns into... Drumroll. Where is...
He turns into giant. Oh god, what's the like a Trask? What's the giant?
Tarask?
monster? Tarask. There it goes. The Tarask. There it goes. That's what he turns into.
He turns into Ox, and then Ox gets the upper hand and kind of like knocks Joseph prone. And before Home Slice can do anything, a bright light kind of like shoots off from here.
Let me at this motherfucker!
Let me just give you like all the dark vision.
What is Fang again?
Fang is a lizard folk.
Oh, okay. Isn't it the draconians that have dark vision? Right?
Draconians?
Let's go into D&D Beyond.
And as he like gets knocked down, Coffee appears behind Joseph, and Ox is like, "To kill you would be satisfying yet again." And he goes to like attack, but Coffee gets a attack of opportunity at advantage.
Sweet. Yeah, let's go with the longbow. I got a 23 and a
That
21.
hits.
Wonderful. And 10 damage to Home Slice.
Nice.
So Coffee takes out her bow, staring right at him, like dead on in the eyes, and shoots him.
The dead just don't stay dead around here. Roll for initiative.
Unfortunately, that won't be the case for you. 6.
She's being generous, letting him go first. Oh, he rolled a 7. I mean, not that generous. Sweet. Other battles are going on. We don't have to focus on them.
They're fine.
They're fine. I'm not
We'll just
bleeding.
water
You're
circle back.
bleeding. Fang's turn. Real Fang's turn. I got fake Fang, real Fang.
Fake Fang, real Fang, everything pain.
I gotta roll for heart as well.
Okay.
We don't.
How long does that? Ah, perfect. 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 Neat. So from where I am, as I am just feeling the crackling of. Actually, that doesn't really work. Thunder doesn't crackle. Regardless, feeling the booming blade energy around me, I'm gonna go ahead and elect to draw the short bow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let loose an arrow at Fake Fang, or Fang, if you will.
Do it at disadvantage because there is a giant freaking dragonborn in front of you.
That's gonna be his name, Fang.
Yeah.
Fafang?
What if I just go prone and shoot it between it? Nah, that's not gonna work.
Oh, that's creative.
Like,
I
what
like
if I
it.
just shoot?
Saucy. I mean, roll a
shoot between his
acrobatics
legs.
check.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all.
What?
Look, I don't. he's not
Coward!
big enough. Look, he already is probably gonna stab me, so I don't really want to think about what'll happen if I shoot him in his bits. All right, I don't want to think about what the problem.
Then
of putting
don't
an
shoot him
arrow-
in the bits. Just saying.
That's not really okay. It's a disadvantage. All right, so we'll just roll it twice because D&D Beyond doesn't give me an. Oh man. Oh, you bitch! You bitch! A 12. A 12 and a 23.
For you, that doesn't hit. To hit
Yep.
you, no.
Why did I have to have a decent armor class? And then I will now hide behind art. As my cunning action, I use it to hide.
Okay. Is that all you got?
That's all I can do because I can't move until the end of this turn, and then the booming blade wears off.
Okay.
Wait, actually, hold on. If I may be so bold, probably shouldn't be this bold. So it was. I was there, and I moved back. He closed the gap, and then shouldn't he be here? Because I got 30 feet of movement. He went 40. Or does Fafang have some bullshit?
Shouldn't who be here?
He should be right here. Hang
Well,
on.
no, because he like ran up to you, and then
Yeah.
did his booming
20
blade, and then bonus action disengage back.
Yeah, so he should have 10 feet of movement.
Oh. So here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for. Oh, see, because. All right. I'm not going to say anything now, but like then that would have technically. That would have been able to go sneak attack, but it wouldn't have mattered because it still missed. Anyway. All right. Yeah, then that definitely would have been disadvantage. All right. I'm just trying to like set it up a bit more because I'm like, how do I get around not dying here? Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, dokie. Next up is. Oh yeah, still gotta roll for him. I gotta roll.
I hate me. That could have been another D4. That could have been a hit. I hate me.
You're panicking. It's fine. It's
no,
okay.
It's the fact that there was a D. I forgot about the D4 again. That bonus die. Which
we'll
then could have made me
top of the
connect.
order. Top of the order. Maka.
Okay.
Oh wait, I gotta do heart's movement after this, and then top of the order. But yeah, killing him, doing twice. Anyways, yeah, Maka.
Okay. I'm just gonna cast Hunter's Mark on Big Bang.
Okay.
Then I've got an attack. So 9 to hit.
Fake Fang, no.
Then I'm done.
Oh no. Okay. And then your spirit animal.
Sorry, I just got to bring up the stats for the spirit animal. First time I've used it, so I have to check it out. So 14 to hit.
That does not hit either. Dang it! Does it get bonus actions or anything?
No, it doesn't. I'm just being completely useful.
Oh no! A lot's happening. It's okay. It's okay. Next up is Artis.
Oh.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I'll just have Heart attack twice. That's fine. It's okay. No one else evils attacking between him and then anyway.
Hang on. I gotta rethink what I'm gonna do, or if I'm
Okay.
just gonna send it.
Use your sword you don't understand and send it.
No. Oh, fuck it. So I'm gonna take that ice knife that I made, and I'm
Okay.
gonna fling it at the fake thing.
Okay.
Let me roll that real quick.
Hey, real quick, do you have the stream up?
Do I?
No, Artis.
Oh.
No.
Okay, I'm hearing reverb when you're talking, so I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Oh yeah, I don't know, because everything's going through my headset. So that's a nat 20 plus 6, so 26.
Oh, okay.
How do you want me to do the damage since it was a nat 20?
Roll twice, and then for one, add your proficiency modifier.
Okay.
I think that's right. I think so.
So 11. Oh, that's wrong. Hang on. 10. So 17 plus 3, so 20. Oh,
Okay.
actually, hang on. Sorry. Oh yeah, and then both Heart and Fake Fang need to make a dexterity saving throw above 14.
What's your? I'm gonna pull it up here in a sec. Never mind.
So that's 20 damage piercing,
Saving is
and then
5.
Heart and Fake Fang need to make a dexterity saving throw of over 14.
Fake Fang won. Let's see if Heart wins. 2. And both of them got above. So is
Okay.
it half damage or?
Oh, no. It's so there's the piercing, and then the knife explodes and it shoots out a bunch of ice darts. But they both are able to dodge out of the way.
Okay. Did Fake Fang took his just 20 damage overall?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any bonus actions or?
Yeah, let me look. Actions. That was my attack. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'll cast Blade Song as my
Okay.
bonus action, and then
Remember, it increases your AC as well.
yeah. Bonus action. Let's see. Customize. So now I'm at 17. And then I'm just gonna move to about here. So I am 15 feet away from Fake Thing.
Okay. Well, this would be 15.
Okay, yeah, and that's it.
Okay. Next up is Heart. I'm gonna have him do it twice, cause I forgot to make him do stuff earlier. So first, he's gonna come over to this guy, attack of opportunity. He's gonna try and use his rapier, obviously. That is 21. I forgot to give him equipment. 2 seconds. 2 seconds! Armor. All the armor. So 17. Okay. That hits, and damage for it will just be 9. It's fine. He's gonna go over to Fang and reach out and touch his shoulder and look at him. You're a bastard.
Oh god!
You're a bastard, you know that. And he's going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. and Fang is going to recover 16 points of health.
That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
And he's going to go back over to this Fang and touch him. And he's like, this is what I actually want to do to you. And he's going to cast Inflict Wounds. At second level.
This is therapeutic for me. I feel like this is
25.
This is how we get past.
Hits. 4d10 damage. 28. Okay. 28. 48 damage. Okay. And do we have bonus actions? Divine Favor, Shield of Faith. He's going to cast Shield of Faith on himself and give himself 2 plus to his AC. And it's Fang's turn.
Cool. Now that the booming blade has worn off,
Okay.
I am now going to move around. So 5, 10. And then I'm going to go ahead and stab him. Ooh, actually, do I want to get... Nah, I wouldn't get an advantage on that, so we're just going to stab him here. So rapier, booming blade, sneak attack. Oh wait, I get the plus. I get the D4 because of the help from Mixa, correct?
Yep.
Oh, I need a miracle here.
'Tis but a scratch. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
14.
That does not hit you. So
Uh-huh.
The
I
best
know.
part of this is like I don't even have to say anything. You already
I'm
know.
looking at my own goddamn armor class, and I hate it. Every other character I roll, I hit everything. Now I'm trying to hit myself, and I fail. All right. Then as a bonus action, fuck it, I'm biting him. I go to bite. Of course I would. Of course I would. 20. Not a nat 20, just a 20.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, cool. I use Hungry Jaws to gain 3 temporary hit points, as well as deal 3 points of piercing damage. Bite. Fuck you.
How much damage?
3.
Okay.
I was gonna say, there's no fucking way that kills him.
No.
If that does, I'd laugh my fucking ass off. Like, how do you want to do it? I rip his throat out. I feel like that's the only. I feel like that's the only proper way to kill him.
As you do that, you see as his visage shifts to a more dark, shadowy, like almost what's the Kingdom Hearts thing?
Kingdom Hearts thing.
Yeah, the shadow things that you fight. Heartless?
So not
Almost like
in
a
that
heartless
fandom.
form of Fang, which is normal Fang, but you know, regular Fang. Fang.
Okay.
Fang. Yeah. So this whole visage of fake Fang turns into like a shadowy essence of himself as he seems bolstered in a way. Did you use your bonus action?
That was the bonus action.
Okay.
So
Ox's
that'll
turn.
do it for me.
Ox looks over at you. He grabs freaking Joseph and throws him out the way. You know, you were my most enjoyable kill. I'm going to enjoy doing it again. Since he used his action to move Joseph out the way, he's going to come up to you, and he's going to try and attack you, my dear, with his vicious great axe.
That doesn't seem very nice.
Does a 9 hit?
Nope.
Nice. And he misses. He's like, oof.
So yeah, he goes to swing at Coffee, my homegirl here, and she just sidesteps, like not fucking phased at all, just slam, and she's just looking at him like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
And as bonus action, he casts Hunter's Mark on you, and ends his turn. Coffee's turn.
Yep, she's gonna cast Shillelagh, and she's gonna slappy whack him with what was it, her staff? Yeah, her staff.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do.
Also, you have a greater potion of healing due to the subscription boon that you got. That
Great
you can add
potion
to
of
your...
healing. Okay, let me add that before I forget. Greater potion of healing. All right. Okay, so does a 19 hit?
Let's see. It does.
Sweet. Five damage.
Woohoo!
So as he like missed, she takes her staff and like twirls it over her head before like whacking him in the back of the head.
Next up is Fake Fang. Fake Fang's shining bright like a diamond. Well, shadowy like a shadow. And he goes to look at Real Fang, and seeing that he's probably the easier hit, he's going to try the Booming Blade technique once again. Does a 15 hit?
Yep, meets. So meets or beats. You got it.
It's only 3 damage, but the Booming Blade's active yet again. Bonus action. He is...
Yeah, I was gonna say Heart's not a. Yeah, Heart's an ally for me. So I was gonna say he doesn't get sneak attack, right? That'd be real bad.
Move over here with his bonus action, disengage, and Maka's turn.
Sorry. Who can I actually see now? I'm trying to think. 60 foot.
And Paul, you're gonna have to leave here soon, aren't you?
Yep.
Oof.
I got about one more round before. That's why I'm about to do a make or break move here.
All right, now trying to figure out who can I actually see here who's an enemy.
Technically, y'all been shooting a lot of things at this guy.
Okay, we'll give it another go then. So I've got a 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
So 19 damage because I've got lots of things added up.
Okay. Going into the negative. Sweet. And your spirit animal?
Spirit animal is useless. Roll a 1.
Artist's turn. You're muted. We gotta take his knees. Artist, you're muted. Wait, he didn't say he was going to be away.
Whoopsie.
Oh, there we go. I was like,
So, so I reach behind my back and I grab Black Fang and I pull it out and
that's what I
cast
call my
boom
longsword.
and cast Booming Blade on it. And then
That's
actually, no.
like in conjunction with the attack. So if you're
Yeah. So I'm going to come around the corner and take 2 swipes with the longsword at the fake thing.
okay.
So first one. Ooh, that's yeah, that's nope, that's not happening. Second one, 21.
Oh wait, did you get proficiency? 2 seconds. Add 3 to that first number.
It's still not gonna hit stacks.
Oh, okay. I'll try and fix this well.
So that's 1d8 slashing, so 5 damage. And then he's gonna be seethed in the booming blade.
Okay. I need Artist, Maka, if your animal needs to make a save, if it has HP. Irthos and Heart to make a dexterity saving throw.
Um.
I'm 20. I think the beast is the same.
Okay.
So I just have a quick question, Stacks. Is it gonna be a spell?
Yes.
Does it have any elemental effects like fire, acid, cold, lightning, or thunder?
Fire, lightning. None of those.
Okay. All right. I got a 12.
Okay. So, spells similar to Fireball, except Char's form of it manifests above you in a dark, shadowy wisp as she casts Shadow Flare, and it does 8d6 necrotic damage, and anyone that got below. What is her? 2 seconds, I gotta zoom in. Anyone that got below a 16 takes full, and 16 or higher takes half. Round it down. So.
Fucking super.
Oh my god.
And the pillars around you start to like crumble apart, and the surface that you're standing on starts to like
Jesus.
crack, and you see as like fake Fang falls off the side from all of it, and the fissure like breaks apart, separating Fang and Heart, as this lower portion of it falls into this shadowy pit down here. I need Fang to make a acrobatics leap check.
Let's run it. 15.
Okay, and then Heart's gonna try and athletically grab your arm. Oof. 10. Okay. So,
By the way, that attack knocked me down to 1 HP.
Oh my
just
gosh.
So everyone's aware. Just so everyone's aware. All that healing that happened was great because otherwise I'd be dead. But, yeah, right now I'm at 1 HP. So that 15 was pretty.
Oh, you got above a 16?
Heart got a 10 there. And did you add your dice to that?
What do you mean? No, that D4 I used on the attack.
No, the
Oh, my attack that's
acrobatics save.
What do you mean?
You can the inspiration cheer dice.
Yeah, from mix. No, I used that on the on that last attack that I tried to hit myself.
Yeah,
with.
you can use it for the rest of the game for all your attacks.
Oh, I thought it was like a one-off.
No, but it's only for one character per game.
Oh, I misunderstood. I assumed it was like a one and done thing.
Calamar tea. Who's it for, Queen?
It still wouldn't have worked. It still wouldn't have worked. Because I had a 9. I rolled a 9, and then I had a 9, and then with that it was 12. Still not making it. Still not making it on that save.
As you're falling, Hart tries to grab your hand. He just misses. He in turn leaps out, grabs a hold of you, and in front of you this magical tea just like manifests as it as you two are like falling down into the abyss.
Iratos looks at it. More of a coffee person, but all right.
Oh my god. Calamar's like,
ew, what is
drink
this, herbal? Gross.
Fool!
Chamomile.
Fly, you fools! Drink my tea. And they fall off into like the abyss part of the darkness down there.
Wait. Oh, hold on. Wait. That D4 was supposed to get added. Were you asking me if I added the
Yeah,
D4
did you
onto
add
the
it to
saving
the
throw
saving
from
throw
the
for the-
necromancer thing, or from
Yeah.
the acrobatics check?
The acrobatics. I mean, you technically could have added it to your saving throw for.
Well, I mean, for the saving throw, it wouldn't have mattered because I rolled a 9 and I needed to
yeah.
beat a 16, so mathematically, nah.
Yeah.
Would a 17 have stopped me from falling to my doom?
Nope, it would have let you like grab onto Hart's hand, but he rolled like a 10 for athletics, so it was
Dope. All right, cool. Didn't matter. I'm still falling.
Didn't matter, but at least I did my best.
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, we lost Maka. Okay, she might come back.
Well, Iratos is going to continue to fall into the abyss.
Okay, I'll tell
Love
you what
you.
happens with him later.
I was gonna say, I have a feeling like at this rate I can't die off screen, right? If you don't see the body, then your character's not
I mean,
dead.
if you technically don't.
If
see
we
the
go by
body.
anime rules, if you don't see the body, they're not really dead. Love you guys. Catch you next time.
Later, Paul.
Next up is Ox. With his hunter's mark, he's going to attack Homegirl with advantage. And he's going to use his vicious axe. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
And does a 12 or 9 hit?
No.
Okay, so he's gonna attack you once. Clear all that. The first hit hits you at 10, and then he goes to try and hit you again. You manage to move out the way. And he looks at you. He's like, yes, I love it when they put up a fight. And then it's Coffee's turn.
She's gonna use her bonus action to transform into a phoenix. And then she's gonna use her action. Let me see. She can make 2 attacks
Okay.
with a beak and fiery talons.
Okay.
So let me see. So with the beak attack, it is a d20 plus 13.
Okay.
24.
That hits.
All right, and then for her fiery talons, it's another d20 plus 13. 33!
Yep, that hits.
Sweet. All right, so for uh her beak, let me see. It's a 2d6 plus 8 fire damage. 2d6 plus 8. 15 fire damage. So she lets out a screech, swoops in, starts pecking the ever living hell out of him. And then with her talons, 2d8 plus 8. So she's pecking him. He's like trying to swipe her away. And then she goes in with her talons and like scratches him right across the face.
Oof.
For 17 damage.
And did you say there was fire damage in any of this?
Yes, it's the 15.
Okay. What
And
is his fate, my dear?
Yes. Okay. So yeah, she swoops in, scratches him in the face with her talons. He falls prone and starts just pecking his eyes out.
Ah!
While he's burning alive.
Eventually he dies. On fire. His body like turns into a ash resemblance, kind of similar to Thanos when he disappeared. And the skeletal remains of him kind of like hunch over as Ox has finally fallen.
And Coffee kind of like turns around and kind of like scratches the ground, like yeah, like kicking dirt at him before walking off. And yeah.
That ends initiative rolls.
And so Coffee turns back from being a phoenix.
Just add more symbols to her. There we go.
Joseph, are you all right?
I thought I was the one that's supposed to be doing the saving.
She chuckles. I appreciate the effort.
He like makes his way up to his feet.
And she kind of helps him up. Here, let me help. And she casts Cure Wounds, 3rd level.
Oh, nice.
For 12 hit points.
Sick. And around this time, you watch as the other shadowy forms all fall, and what's her name? Shar summons you all back to the middle area, pretty much, from those that are left. Well done, champions. Claim your prize. And Joseph kind of like looks over at Coffee. Are you really back?
And Coffee kind of like pats him on the face. Do you feel that?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Then yeah, I'm real.
Right. He looks over at Shar. I claim life. No longer shall I live this cursed. semblance of life. And then I'll let Orgy and Thavian kind of determine their own wants, especially after Thavian realizes that Monisu's not actually dead. But yeah. And then after it's all done, Shar looks at all of them. And she's like, very well. And she summons an essence from each of the remaining heroes. And there's still one more. And she looks at Coffee. You. Would you...
Coffee needs to think long and hard about what she wants. Coffee steps forward. Wait, did Joseph wish for someone to come back from the dead?
He was going to wish for you to come back from the dead, but instead he wished that he no longer dies from this curse that plagued him.
All right, cool. Coffee steps forward and she's like, I wish for Mio to be brought back to life.
Very well. And you see as this shadowy figure kind of starts to manifest in front of you, and as it takes shape, the shadows break off into bits of light, and it radiates off of it as... Where is... Let me just type his name because it's faster. As Mio appears. Coffee? Everyone.
Mio. And she runs over and hugs him.
And he's like, well, he's not wearing any clothes, but...
He's alive.
Yep. What had happened?
We can explain that later. She kind of pats him on the back. But first, you need some clothes.
Joseph kind of like takes off his cloak and like wraps it around him. Right. How do we get out of here?
Good question.
And Shar kind of takes a deep breath. You've all done well today. The fate of your other friends is still left to be seen, but overall, I think these Catalyst games can finally end, and we can move on to the next portion. And her being kind of like shifts back to Hope, but still in the Shar-esque possessioned form. You all will live to fight for another day. Until the next challenge. And might I warn you, it might not be now. It might be a year's time, 2 years' time. But a war is in the making. One that will test each and every one of you. If you haven't chosen a side, you may have to soon enough. And when that time comes, you will wish for my protection. And she kind of vanishes, and you all more or less fade out and disappeared. Back at the Emporium, you all show up. And it's gonna take like a hot minute to get everybody. Actually, I'll just transition it over to the other map, and then we'll just do this in theatrical role play. But yeah, you all appear back at the Wandering Emporium where you left off. Fang and Hart are not with you for the time being. You're not sure what their fate may hold. But you all have survived and brought back those that you thought were lost to you. What is it that you would like to do, if anything?
Well, I think most of us are probably going to have to rest.
Yeah, well, that's
First,
For
we don't
sure.
have time for this.
But
You s-
I guess Coffee's just going to sit and kind of catch up things with Mio. Let him know what's happened and what she went through.
I start looking through the marketplace looking for any like. Well, so first I'm gonna take my healing potion, and then I'm gonna look for if there's like any other healing potions or anything like that.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2. 5, so 7.
Okay. And Mako, what are you doing?
I'm trying to earwig in to hear what Coffee saying to me because I also don't have a clue what's going on.
Okay. And as everyone's kind of getting up to date, up to now of what everything's happened, you all hear this like looming sound as this large airship takes to the skies above you, much far out of any of y'all's reach. And from its trumpets of announcing, what's it called? The announcing horns, you hear in a booming voice, "Greetings, members of the Prime. For the death of my daughter, you shall not have any semblance of rest. I will search the skies for each and every one of you until you all are eradicated. You have struck in war with the Triperian Empire. And the sentence is death." And as you hear this, the airship starts to shoot off massive rounds of cannon fodder as the Wandering Emporium area you are more or less gets even more destroyed than it was, and the remainder of you are trying to seek cover as best you can. There's obviously some of you that have been from the Triperian Empire who aren't exactly sure of what this means, but you can tell that just from how the king is responding to the loss of his daughter, it's not going to be good. And as you all try and make your way to any kind of safe holding, that's where we'll end season 1. And we will pick this up 2 weeks from now with season 2. It's going to be opening up. There's going to be some cool new changes. Everyone's going to be level 10. So if you're not level 10 now, you're going to be level 10 when we start. And it's going to take place a year after the events that transpired in season 1. So I'll be sure to try and get everybody up to date as far as where they might be to that point. But yeah, pretty good session, and we finally killed Ox. And
Yeah.
there's been so many plot devices that we had to wrap up. But yeah, this has been a good season so far, and I look forward to season 2. So thank you everybody for joining, and let's see if we can raid somebody if we can. But yeah, we will pick things up. The Actually, let me look at my calendar before I start a raid. Just so everyone is tracking, the next thing you can look forward to is Dungeon Talk this coming Wednesday at 12 to 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. There, I will recap the events that took place for Curse of Strahd this week, Waterdeep this week, as well as Tales of Diademia. You can ask questions, do anything of that nature. Basically get like a recap of all the stuff that's happened in case if you're just like, I don't know what's going on. But look forward to that Wednesday. And then Thursday, we're going to be starting off one of our first new campaigns with Final Fantasy VII, The Last Ancient. And it's going to be freaking amazing. It's going to be awesome, especially if things work out like I hope they have been working out. But we're going to have some familiar faces, words are hard, joining in on that cast, and it's going to be a little different as far as combat goes, so look forward to that. But yes, Final Fantasy VII, The Last Ancient, is going to be this Thursday at 12 to 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then the next show that we have after that will be Rise of Sage Myths, which will air this coming Sunday. Not tomorrow Sunday, the following Sunday. So look forward to all these new shows. It's gonna be great because we're gonna hit you every week with something, and you're just gonna keep coming back for more. And Dungeon Talk is just gonna be our way of like keeping us together as all this chaos is just falling to bits. But yeah. Let's go raid somebody, and we'll see you hopefully this Wednesday. Take care, folks. Take care. Let's see who is streaming right now. Let me see. We are going to raid. Actually, I want to raid Bianca because she's playing Final Fantasy right now and kind of seems fitting considering we're going to be starting a new Final Fantasy session next week. But yep, thanks everybody for joining, and we will catch you all on the flip side. Okay, bye.
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 Fight is cool. That violin in the OST, the fucking song on Zervin is lit. Let me tell you, Zervin is lit. Yo, STX Live, yo, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Come on in. Okay, have a seat. We chopping it up. Dude, I'm telling you, like, Zervin was fun, but I lost what I was gonna say before that. I really had something important to say, and you guys, I lost it. I'm sorry, but dude, I don't know. Zervin just like, dude, do I have an AOE?